Those of you who've been around here for a while will know this was going to come. There's been an incident on the big stage, Joe Cullen swearing during the interview. He said there'd be a fine. The articles say there's probably going to be a fine. So I'm going to give you the perspective from a player's point of view. I was on the tour for 11 years, bound by the DRA rules and also by the player's contract. Two totally separate things, which I will let you know about in a second. If you are new around here, guys, and you like this sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button. I cover all your major talking points within the world of darts. 100,000 subscribers means I can put a plaque on that very wall. So let's get to the incident. Joe Cullen was in an interview with Abigail Davies, and you know, sometimes when we put the accents on like he did the Welsh accent, sometimes chucking the F-bomb in there just suits it. And in this situation, that's what happened. Joe Cullen chucked it in there, realised what he did straight away, instantly apologised, said it'll be a fine, he'll pay it now. But will he really get fined for that? Well, this is two different things. So first of all, you've got public facing rules, which are your DRA rule regulations. You've also got your PDC players contract, which is a very, very detailed document. You've also got your players brief. Now, these will talk to you about media commitments, what's expected, all these different things. This isn't public facing, so I won't pull the curtain back too much in regards to this, but you'll see there's a difference in between the different rule sets. DRA, you can go read that. Now, what we'll do first of all is we'll look back into historical data. So DRA on their website actually used to publish the cases on a regular basis, and you'll see here 2020, 2021 2 and 2023 cases are available. And if we look at the 2022 hearings, we can actually see a couple of examples of this. Luke Humphries swearing on TV. The rule is DRA Rule 3.1. I think it's changed a little bit since then. Formal warning. So wasn't fined. The same for Fallon Sherrick, just getting that formal warning. Inappropriate gesture on TV. £250. Nathan Aspinall, and the same for Scott Williams. If you've ever got 5 minutes, I always have a little look through these, especially if you've got an interest in darts as well, certainly as a player, because it just gives you a little refresher into all those key things, such as here, you'll see, Courtney Hine, not a tour card holder, but is bound by DRA rules. And what I mean by bound by DRA rules is you either play on something like the Women's Series, you played Q School, so if you've gone to Q School, that means that you're a DRA affiliate because you're on the PDPA. You're a PDPA affiliate, which means you're bound by DRA rules. So be aware of all this stuff, guys. If you're thinking of going to Q School, you will be bound by professional rules. So back to the case. Now, formal warning for Luke Humphries and for Fallon Sherrick. Now, these cases couldn't be defined as 100% proven. In the fact of Fallon Sherrick, she said R for F's sake. She could have said fudge, for example. She could have said something that, you know, there's interpretation here. With the gestures that was done by the likes of Nathan Aspinall, we know the case. He's walking off the stage, he gives it one. Now, and then he realised, didn't he? He like tried to waft it away. It was brilliant. It was a really funny moment, but easily proven £250 fine because you can clearly see what it is. So I think when there's a little bit of leeway there is when it can't completely be proven. In this situation, it can. We know what happened. We heard what happened with Joe Cullen. So is he liable to a fine? I think he is on this situation. I think it's interesting as well when you go back to the 2021 hearings as well, and you can see here a couple inappropriate posts on social media as well. Two different things there, a formal reprimand and then a £250 fine. So the differences there in regards to what's been posted on social media. And you'll see the difference. Look at that DRA rule, 4.6 of the player's contract. We can also see the same here, Gerwin Price. DRA rule 3.15, player's contract 4.6. Photo mark and public criticism on social media, £1,200 fine. So just goes to show you, doesn't it, what the rules and the regulations are and how tight they are around the player's behaviour. Because this is the biggest event in the world with the most eyes on it, the World Championship on the stage, live interview. Yes, it was a slip of the tongue. I don't think it's going to be a very hefty fine, but I expect some form of financial reprimand here. I don't think it's going to be massive though. I think we're just going to, I would suggest about the £250, £500 mark, I think, for that one. Let me know what you think. Down in the comment section. I'll catch you soon for some more Edgar TV.